The Abolish movement. Lord Supreme and Jim Crow. A lot of stuff to talk about today. We're gonna try to keep it, through time restraint. Try to keep it, long enough, to be informative, short enough, to meet the YouTube standards.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, I gotta, we're gonna be building here some nice topics today. First, we're gonna start off on some, we're gonna talk about some, hip hop, what we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna name some, some of the top rappers, but through alphabetical order. But today we're just gonna go through A through M.
A through M, brother, halfway.
So we're gonna go halfway. You know what I'm saying? So Jim Crow, what we got, with the letter, we're gonna start start with the letter A and go through the letter M.
And with the caveat to all hip hop fans, all hip hop artists, we just picking one artist each per letter. Names omitted or not because of lack of talent, but because of lack of space and time. There's more people we love, we just didn't put you on the list, bro. It is what it is.
No doubt.
For A, we got AZ and Akinyele. B, Busta Rhymes and Buckshot. C, Cannabis and Cypress Hill. D, D Nice and Dead Prez. E, EPMD and Evidence. F, Fat Joe and Freeway. G, The Jizza and Gangstar. H, Half a Meal and Helter Skelter. I, Ice Cube and Ivy Science. J, J-Rue the Damager and Just Ice. K, KRS-One and Kool Keith. L, LL Cool J and Lords of the Underground. And M, MC Shan and Method Man. All solid picks.
All solid
all
picks. All
music that you should check out on YouTube. Get into them songs and videos. I promise you won't regret. Compared to what's out there now, see what's better or worse. What these cats from this era might want to drag forward, and some shit they do now they might want to leave behind. But yeah, those are all solid artists with a good long body of work. I'm proud of all our picks.
Those were some good picks, man.
Yeah.
A lot of hip hop, a lot of catalog right there, a lot of dope sounds, dope lyrics, stuff that changed the culture. A lot of them MCs changed the culture. They brought a lot of knowledge, a lot of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? They touched your mind, gave you that good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I miss those times. A lot of them cats, some of them cats still, they still ticking and still, creating some art. You know what I mean? And I still listen to them to this day. But from where the music has went from when these cats was reigning supreme to now, it's a big difference. I'm not here to be negative on the new artists.
No, we ain't knocking nobody.
I'm not knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes talent to sit there and write. You know what I'm saying? And
courage to get up there and perform.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But during them times when we was coming up listening to these guys, that feeling and that sound, it was just, it engulfed you and it touched your spirit, touched your soul, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell, but through design, they changed the frequency of our music, these record labels, because, I don't want to get, deep into it, but it's by design that, that sound has, I ain't gonna say completely gone away. It's more underground now, but shit, all them MCs, them groups, shit, they were mainstream. Not anymore though, you know what I'm saying? So, if you gonna still rhyme like that, you gotta be underground or...
Yeah, you're not gonna get spins on the radio. Your video ain't gonna be on MTV or VH1, bro. I mean, that's just what it is.
It's not.
But, just everyone in the light shouldn't necessarily be in the light. Everybody in the dark shouldn't necessarily be there.
True indeed.
But yeah, I think the last thing I'll say on it, try to get the best during the time you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, all artists ain't created equal. Somebody might just have the right look. You know what I'm saying? Their clothes hang on them good. They look a certain way. They move a certain way. So that could get you a deal. And then maybe the lyrics, whatever. I could take it or leave it. So in each era, I'm assuming they trying to be the best, and I'm trying to seek out and listen to the best. That's all I do. And all them people, like I said, if you look at those videos, if videos is available, if not, just listen to a song or two off their albums. Them albums should be on YouTube, or at least a song or two. And you'll see immediately what we're talking about. It's quality work. That's all I want is quality work. I don't want to waste my time on bullshit. Everyone back then wasn't great, but them names we named was great.
Man, yes. So, hopefully everybody, the young viewers out there, if y'all don't remember MC Shan or, D Nice, Gangstar, Helter Skelter, look them up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all will enjoy their music.
That's it.
So
80s, 90s, hip hop.
The golden era.
Yeah. Check it out. Maybe, hey, even early 2000s, it was some solid work. But there's definitely, like you said, there's a change because new generations come. So you got to have a new music, new clothes, new drugs, new cars, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, ain't nothing wrong with history. You study it in grade school, high school, and college. And if you don't learn from it, hey, you might have to repeat something. Gotta learn the lessons of the past.
Gotta learn the lessons of the past. Now we're gonna get on the main topic today.
Sure.
What's going on today? Because today is January 6th, 2021. Yeah, you had Trump supporters along with Trump march down the Capitol Hill and do the bullshit, and nobody got one woman got shot, and I think she died.
So she must have really been pushing the envelope once she got in the Capitol. Like she probably just didn't want to back up.
My condolences to her family.
No question.
But if that was, if that was us out there.
If they were black.
Jim Crow, thank you. If they were black.
If they were black. ... We ain't even gonna say nothing else. Just leave it there. If you understand, you understand. If you still living in fantasy land, I don't give a fuck. That's for kids, nigga. I don't go to Disney.
Mm-mm.
I know a mouse is a mouse in your house that you don't want in there. You won't hug them or pose for no selfie with it like you would Mickey Mouse if you go to Disneyland. I'm on some real shit. I know how to count, just like the people knew how to count the votes. Somebody came up short. You're supposed to leave. You can shake the hand of the winner or not, but you definitely should concede and say it is what it is. We didn't get it done. But that still has not happened. He's still sticking to his guns. Something bad happened here. I got shorted. They gave me the shaft. And there's so many idiots out here just looking for something to believe in. So this is what you get. 4 years of unchecked recklessness is culminated in this. What do you think is the next move? Lord Supreme, like where do you go from here? Not that I'm in any distress. A black man in America, I ain't got too many favors handed my way from the Capitol building in any city or state. As from DC on down to here. In Columbus, where we live, but what do you do next? How do you rein these people back into society and get them to function?
That's a good question.
That's the $1 million question.
Well, first off, everybody's antsy right now because everybody's money ain't right. Bills is stacking up. People's getting fired from their job. They're getting fired,
right.
Laid off.
Can't eat.
Everybody's, can't
where your
eat.
Next meal coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
This COVID-19 has thrown a monkey wrench in everything. You know what I'm saying? So, And then, along with cops killing our brothers and sisters out here, the youth, we got the youth killing each other out here. It's a lot, COVID-19 taking people out. A lot of negative stuff.
Drug overdoses, still at record numbers. The opiate epidemic ain't over. It's just not being talked about as much because of COVID, but them numbers have also spiked to a high. The violence has spiked to a high. I was gonna say, like, it really is a crisis point. And since I ain't being paid nothing, the answer to that question, what do you do? That's above my pay grade, but that is for Joel and Kamala to figure out. You got a whole segment of this country, a high percentage. I ain't gonna say every fool that voted for Trump, because some of them is the 1% who voted for him strictly on financial reasons. But again, that's 1% of 70-some million. The rest of these people is caught up in some daggone alternate reality. How do we pull them back to reality? Ain't no alternate. There's real and fake. There's truth and lie. How do we get them back to where they was? Because before this man showed up, before all this QAnon bullshit, before Fox News became state TV and burned their motherfucking, or shredded their motherfucking journalism degrees, and forgot that that is the search for the truth, and then you tell the truth with fairness to both sides. Instead of just trumpeting the greatness of some fake-ass, dime store Mussolini, half-ass dictator type. What he once said, you say. What he don't want said, you shut up. You created this monster. Well, first the Trump family did. Shout out to Mary Trump, how her family created the world's most dangerous man. She knows this guy's moves before he make them. But yeah, ultimately, you have to reach these people because Trump is unreachable, definitely. You really don't even want him in the limelight, like trying to talk with him. You hope he just limps off into the woods and dies. Like a old lion. Once he get whooped by the young lion, he just move on, goes solo, rogue, and drop dead somewhere. He's out of the motherfucking Washington mainstream. But you have to somehow wake up these 70-some million people who really truly believe all the lies Trump told. That is $1 million question, man. So yeah, anybody come up with that answer, you gonna shoot it. You gonna have a big check somewhere and a high paying job for years to come.
Yep.
But again, I don't know the psychology of it. I've had psychology classes, but not to that level. Just 100 level university, which is the lowest level you can get, freshman year of psychology. But yeah, these people, they need help, man. Because the country ain't gonna be great if almost half the population is over there living in some alternate reality.
They are.
And they disenfranchised completely, and going forward, anytime a Democrat win, it was stolen.